Imagine now a moment where you can let go. Feel it for a second, even as you hear these words. There's no rush, no stress, just the sensation of freedom. Can you remember the last time you played, really played, and felt that sense of joy bubbling up within you? That spontaneous joy when your heart felt lighter, your mind clearer, and everything around you just seemed to click. There's something so powerful, so deeply fulfilling about playing. It's like music, don't you think? Music has this amazing ability to trigger activity in your hippocampus. Yes, the very place in your brain where memories are rooted. And do you know what's fascinating? When you hear music that was playing during one of the happiest times of your life, it's as if the universe reminds you of those moments. You feel those endorphins, those feel-good chemicals just flowing, like rising, like a wave inside you. It's almost like your brain rewards itself, opening up to that happiness again, like pressing play on a song you love. And then there's the magic of singing. You might not realize it, but when you sing, your body just naturally releases endorphins, the same chemicals that make you feel lighter, happier, more at peace. So imagine now singing with others, that connection, that shared sense of joy. You're not just making sounds, you're bonding, growing closer. People who sing together, they share more. It's like a secret language, a deep connection that goes beyond words. And yet, as we grow older, something happens, doesn't it? We tend to put play at the very end of our to-do list, buried under everything else, like a distant memory, a forgotten part of ourselves. But here's the thing. What if play wasn't something to put aside? What if it was the key to everything? Can you feel how play is the antidote to that endless, unyielding cycle of desire? And yes, the hedonic treadmill. It's like we keep running, collecting things, checking off our list. More stuff, more goals. But here's the catch. The more we get, the more we want. A fascinating thing happens. As the years go by, our ideal life never quite feels complete. Even if we tick off the big items, we find ourselves longing for more. The list keeps growing, but the satisfaction eludes us. We're always 2 items away, always reaching. But what if you stepped off that treadmill for just a moment and played? Let's consider this, something simple. Laughter. As a child, we laughed over 300 times a day. It was almost automatic, wasn't it? But as adults, the number drops to about 17. It's interesting, isn't it? We think that 17 might be enough, yet deep down we know there's something missing. Can you feel the difference? When you laugh, when you truly let go of the stress, you reconnect with that playful part of yourself, the part that loves to feel alive. So think for a moment. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Close your eyes and go back. No worries about money. No pressure from school or the world telling you what's possible. Just a pure, free expression of who you were. Maybe you wanted to be a doctor or an artist or even an astronaut. What you wanted, it wasn't shaped by limitations. It was shaped by possibility, by play. And that's the play mindset. It's about exploring without boundaries. It's about curiosity, genuine curiosity, free from the fear of getting it wrong. It's the belief that anything is possible if you just try, experiment, and embrace the process. You see, there's no wrong answers in play. It's all a journey of discovery. And what if, in the mindset of all of your work, you could invite more play? It might seem counterintuitive, but play actually enhances your focus. You might think, isn't it a distraction? But no, it amplifies your work. It boosts your creativity, your problem-solving skills, and it even makes you more empathic towards others. When you play, your mind becomes sharper. Your ideas flow more easily. And play, it doesn't just feel good, it makes you smarter. Studies show physical activity, it can help students do better on academic tests. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as moving your body, having fun, can lead to better results? It's like you're feeding your brain with energy, fueling it to reach new heights. You know, there's a saying, men don't quit playing because they grow old. They grow old because they quit playing. There's a hidden truth here, isn't there? It's not just about staying young in age. It's about staying young in spirit, in energy, in joy. So what if you could tap into that joy again? What could you do right now to make yourself feel excited, playful, alive? Just imagine, what if you could try something new? Something that might not work at first, but that's okay. What if the very act of experimenting, of exploring, could ignite that sense of fun again? The world is full of opportunities to play. The question isn't whether you can, it's whether you're willing to step into that space of possibility, where anything can happen, and where every experiment is a chance to rediscover who you are. Play is the key to everything, your creativity, your happiness, your success. All of it blossoms when you make room for play. Isn't it time to play? And as you begin to relax into this moment, imagine just for a second. The very idea of play is like a key, one that unlocks the deepest potential that's within you. You might find yourself wondering, what if you could step into a world where your ideas, your energy, and your joy, they all flowed freely, without limits or expectations? You might be surprised to realize that the world is already inside you, waiting to be discovered. You see, when you play, something incredible happens. Your brain, your entire being, it awakens to new possibilities. It's like a shift, a subtle transformation, where the rigid boundaries of work, of worry, of stress, they begin to melt away. And you might even start to notice right now, just thinking about it feels good. And what's so fascinating is, as you embrace this feeling, your mind effortlessly opens up to the idea that play, it isn't just a part of childhood. It's the very fuel that empowers everything you do. When you let go and immerse yourself in play, something magical happens. You're no longer attached to the outcome. You're simply enjoying the process, savouring the experience of discovery. And in that moment, you realise there's no such thing as failure. Every attempt, every movement, every thought, it's a chance to learn, to grow, to expand. Can you feel it? The more you relax into this idea, the more your unconscious mind can easily accept the belief. There's no wrong way to play, because it's simply a dance, a flow, a natural unfolding. Now imagine yourself in a place where the simplest act of playing becomes the source of your success. You see, when you engage in play, you're recharging your creativity. You're enhancing your problem-solving activities without even trying. Isn't it curious how the less you try to control things, the more easily they flow, and the more you allow yourself to tap into this playful mindset, the clearer your thoughts become, the more effortless your actions seem. It's almost like the universe begins to conspire in your favour when you simply allow the space for play. When you look around, you might start to notice how people who embrace play, they seem to be more connected. It's as if they know something that others don't. There's a spark, an energy that comes from sharing joy. And as you begin to play, you share that energy too. Play is the ultimate connection, allowing you to relate to others with more empathy, more understanding. Isn't it true? When you feel free, others feel free around you. And that's the magic of play. It's contagious. Have you ever noticed how unstoppable you feel when you enjoy yourself? That's because play, it amplifies your ability to focus. What if, instead of seeing play as a distraction, you could see it as a powerful tool, one that sharpens your focus, enhances your creativity, and accelerates your results? So just think about it. The more you play, the more your mind can naturally tune in to what truly matters. It's like a secret formula. Play equals focus. Play equals productivity. Play equals everything you want. And here's the beauty. Play doesn't just improve your mood, it boosts your intelligence. Imagine just for a moment how physical play, movement, dance, sport makes your mind sharper. It's as though your mind knows movement is the key to mental clarity. When you're active, when you're having fun, your brain works better. That's the power of play. It doesn't matter how old you are. Your mind stays sharp when you stay playful. And the more playful you become, the easier it is to step inside those moments of brilliance, those flashes of insight that seem to appear out of nowhere. It's like an endless cycle, isn't it? The more you play, the more you experience growth. It's a loop of creativity, of success, of joy, and even health. And isn't it amazing how when you feel good, when you allow yourself to play, you actually make better choices for yourself? You eat better, you move more, you become more. It's all connected. And now here's the powerful realization for you. Play, it's not something you do. Play is who you are. It's an inherent part of your being, always available, always ready to help you to become the best version of yourself. Just imagine what could happen if you let that playful part of you take the lead. If you simply allowed your energy to flow freely. What if, instead of waiting for the perfect moment to start, you just started playing? What would that feel like? Can you sense how your entire life could shift? Simply by embracing this one idea. That playfulness is the key to everything you want. When you play, you open the doors to creativity, success, and deep connection. You unleash the full power of your potential. And the best part is, there's no limits. There's no wrong way to play. All you need to do is give yourself permission to be playful, to explore, to experiment. And when you do, you open up the floodgates to possibility. And as you play, as you step into this flow, your mind begins to realize something deeply profound. Every little playful step that you take, it's a step towards everything you ever wanted. You become the person who's free to experiment, free to learn, free to create. And the results speak for themselves. Can you feel the shift? The energy building? That's the power of play at work. It's always been there. And now, you're choosing to embrace it, to let it guide you to new heights. And you can't help but smile, knowing, when you allow yourself to play, you're not just tapping into something that you do. You're tapping into who you've always been. And as you move forward from this moment, imagine yourself walking with that playful energy, that joy, with that spark inside you. And you'll notice how much easier everything becomes. How your goals seem to align effortlessly. And as you play, you'll discover more about yourself than you ever thought was possible. So let play be your secret weapon. Let it guide you always, because play is the gateway to everything. And now the best part is, you already know the way.